Are you a syndicator who is struggling to raise money for your real estate deals? Well, in this video, we're going to discuss one major paradigm shift that if you can just make this mental shift, it will change the entire tenor and demeanor of the relationship with your investors and allow you to raise capital quicker and more efficiently. So let's get to it. As a premier syndication attorney, I see hundreds of deals every year, and this specific issue, clients struggling to finish their raises, is one of the biggest issues that we see. One of my mentors and great friends is Russell Gray, co-host of the Real Estate Guys radio show. He is a master of raising capital and teaches real estate syndicators how to raise capital for their deals. In this short clip, I asked Russ, how do you overcome these struggles of raising capital? And this is what he said. To paraphrase John F. Kennedy, ask not what the capital can do for you, ask what you can do for the capital. In other words, don't try and sell your investors on this particular deal. Instead, listen more than you talk and try and figure out what they need, what they want, what their goals are, and then try and meet those needs if you can. Let's cut to the short clip, and when we come back, I'll share a bonus tip from Russ. And if you're finding value in this video, smash that like button.
Just one little paradigm shift. You know, to quote or paraphrase John Kennedy, don't ask what the capital can do for you. Ask what you can do for the capital.
Oh,
your mission isn't your mission. Your mission is to serve the capital. So your deal is meant to facilitate the goals of the investor, not vice versa. If you can just make that mental shift, it changes the entire demeanor and tenor of the relationship, and the investors will feel it. They will know that you're about them, and they will trust you, because so much of communication is not verbal. You can say all the right words, but a lot of it, human beings are discerning. And if you're desperate, if you're selfish, if you're using them, if you don't have their best interest in mind, they will sense it. Unless you're like a world-class psychopathic actor, they're going to pick it up, and you're going to be failing and you won't know why. And it's just because you're looking at it from what can the capital do for me? And there's an old scripture that says, out of the abundance of the mouth, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. I don't think you have to worry about the words. Get your heart attitude right. If you care about the capital and you take the time to learn what they're trying to accomplish, and you sincerely make their goals your goals, then either your deal can help them or it can't, or your deal might need to be restructured to do it, or they might not be a good fit for the current deal, but now you know they have an interest in another type of deal if you can find a fit, or you might even choose to be unselfish and refer them to somebody else in your network who has a deal that will help them, because it's not about them and they're not yours, it's their money and your mission is to help them. And ultimately, you know, if you're sowing good seed, what goes around comes around.
Wow, that didn't blow your mind. I would add one last tip from Russ, which I promised. Russ always reminds us that investors can smell desperation a mile away. You need to earn their trust first. As Russ always says, it's never, ever, 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 ever about you. It's always about what the investor needs. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see the entire interview, click here. And if you want to see other videos like this, click here.